Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. And here are my predictions for this weekend's Premiership matches. Well, let's start with tonight's match. High flying Villa versus Sheffield United. Well, of course, if Villa win tonight, they'll go top. Or only for about 24 hours. And of course, Sheffield United, well, I'm still bottom. Chris Wilder coming in doesn't seem to have made any difference. They didn't get off to a very good start last weekend when they lost to Chelsea. And I can't see it changing tonight against Villa. Villa have won 12, lost 3. Sheffield United, well, you can see why Sheffield United are where they are, bottom. They've won 2 and lost 13. Like I said, I can't see that changing tonight. I'm going to go for Villa. Villa 4, Sheffield United 0. West Ham versus Man United. West Ham at the moment are 9th and Man United are 7th. West Ham have won 8, lost 6. Manchester United have won 9, lost 7. But of course, there are still problems at Manchester United, even though nothing is said publicly, but there are problems still there. You get the feeling that the Manchester United's players don't like Ten Hag, the way he, trains them. I don't think they like him. But they did get a useful point against Liverpool last weekend. And like I said, there's still problems there at Manchester United. Problems that are not going away. And of course, there's the Glaziers are still trying to sell the club, and there's a talk of new owners coming in. But like I said, there's still problems there for Man United. The problems haven't gone away. And of course, the players, they've spent all that money on players, and the players they've got, I don't think are any good. Well, anyway, West Ham, like I've said, have won 8, lost 6. Man United have won 9, lost 7. This one, I'm going to go for a draw, I think. West Ham 1, Manchester United 1. Fulham versus Burnley. Fulham at the moment are 11th and Burnley are 2nd from bottom. And of course, last weekend Fulham lost to Newcastle. And Burnley, they lost to Everton. Fulham have won 6, lost 8. Burnley have won 2, lost 3. Fulham did have a couple of good results a few weeks ago, beating a couple of teams 5-0, but it hasn't lasted long. And as for Burnley, well, they are in all sorts of trouble. I can't see them getting out of the mess they're in as we go into the busy Christmas programme, and of course the second half of the season starting in January. Everybody predicted that they would go right back down again, and it looks like they're going to. This one I'm going to go for Fulham. Fulham 3, Burnley 0. Luton Town versus Newcastle United. Of course, we know what happened against last weekend to Tom Lockhart and his cardiac arrest he had. Thankfully, he's on the mend. Get well soon, and let's hope he's back to playing football in a while. If the doctors will allow him to come back. Like I said, get well soon. As for Newcastle, well, they've been knocked out of 2 cups, the Champions League last week, and this week the Carabao Cup. And of course, you've got the Newcastle fans believing that they're gonna win every trophy that they play in. Well, they're out of 2. Like I said, of course, there's the FA Cup to come, starting in January, the 3rd round. But I can't see them winning that, getting too far in that. And also the Premier League. Like I said, I'm afraid the big trophies like the Premier League and the Champions League is out of their reach. Who knows? One day that they might win one, but it's going to be a long while before they do. Anyway, Luton have won 2, lost 11. Newcastle have won 9, lost 6. And of course, at the moment, Newcastle's injury problems are starting to pile up. They got 1 or 2 injury problems. This one I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for a draw. Luton 1, Newcastle 1. Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth. Well, of course, Forest have a new manager. They sacked Steve Cooper in the week. I really can't understand what the thinking of the owner at Nottingham Forest was thinking of. I mean, what does he expect? Does he expect Forest to be challenging in the top half of the table? And of course, they spent loads of money last year. When they come up, they got a big squad, but they replaced Steve Cooper with Ninio Pantio, or whatever his name is. Can he get them out of the mess they're in at the moment? Forest are 17th and Bournemouth are 14th. Of course, he was at Tottenham and that didn't work out. That didn't work out, did it, at Tottenham when he was at Tottenham? Somehow I don't think this will at Nottingham Forest. He might just manage to keep them up, but I wouldn't be surprised that, if not this time next year, if Forest do stop up and they start next season struggling, I wouldn't be surprised if Forest are not looking for another manager this time next year. I'll only give him about 12 months. Of course, you know what owners are like. If results are not going right, then they act and sack their coach, which is wrong, I think. They should have given Steve Cooper a bit longer to see if he could have turned Forest fortunes around, but unfortunately, that's football, the way things are going at the moment. Forest have won 3, lost 9. Bournemouth have won 5, lost 7. Will Spante, or whatever his name is, get off to a winning start tomorrow? Sometimes a new manager coming in does have an effect, But then again, sometimes it doesn't work out. I'm going to go for Forest 0, Bournemouth 2. Tottenham versus Everton. Well, Tottenham at the moment are 5th and Everton are 16th. Of course, they've won their last few games of Everton. Tottenham have won 10, lost 4. Everton have won 8, lost 7. Tottenham, they're such a funny team, Tottenham, man. They put winning of results together and then they usually lose the next few games. We'll just see. I mean, we've got a busy Christmas programme starting this weekend. There's lots of matches to be played next week. And we'll just see what happens. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tottenham, like I said, don't, in the start of the second half of the season, start losing some matches towards the end of the season. Tottenham are like that. They're unpredictable. This one I'm going to go for Tottenham. Tottenham 2. I don't know. I think I'm going to change my mind on this one. I was going to go 2-0 to Tottenham, but I think the way Everton are playing at the moment, I'm going to go for 2-2. Tottenham 2, Everton 2. And Liverpool versus Arsenal. Well, this is 1st and 2nd at the moment. Liverpool, of course, Liverpool drew with Man United last weekend. Liverpool have won 11, lost 1. Arsenal have won 12, lost 2. This one I'm going to go for a draw. Liverpool 1, Arsenal 1. And finally, Sunday's match, Christmas Eve's match. I don't know what's going on with the Premier League. I fancy playing a match on Christmas Eve. Still, it's the demands of TV. Sky are showing this match. The last time there was a Christmas Eve match played was in the 90s, about 1995 I think it was, Everton. I don't know who Everton played there, but they played on Christmas Eve. But of course there's a busy festive programme. Wolves have won 5, lost 8. Chelsea have won 6, lost 7. Of course, Chelsea beat Sheffield United last weekend. This one I'm going to go for Wolves 1, Chelsea 1. Well, that's the end of my predictions for this weekend's Premiership matches. Like, comment, subscribe, and whichever team you support, I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you all again in another video.